core and best practices. So the focus of core or best practices is on integrity in developing structurally sound organizational practice and for financial and non-financial performance measures. There are no standards for measuring non-financial performance, and use of gatekeepers is an important part of core practices. Voluntary responsibilities include usually with the aim of improving communities, reduce government involvement, develop employee leadership skills, and foster an ethical culture. In the core or best practices, organizations may have ethics institutionalized by having a cause-related marketing. Okay, so when organizations make socially responsible actions that are cause-related. Okay, they give social responsible activities for cause-related marketing. Cause here meaning there's a specific reason, there's a specific target or specific issue that the Social Responsibility Act is taken. It ties an organization's product directly to a social concern through a marketing program. Consumers may perceive cost-related marketing as a publicity stunt. That is one of the drawbacks of cost-related marketing. So cost-related marketing is when they use their ethical conduct to serve a certain specific cause. Okay, and then strategic philanthropy is one level higher than the cause-related marketing, where there is a synergistic and mutually beneficial use of an organization's core competencies and resources to deal with key stakeholders so as to bring about organizational and societal benefits. Okay, so in strategic philanthropy, the organization does some social responsible activities that is directly related to their core competencies. Okay, so they are good for if an organization, a company is good at doing certain things, it uses that expertise to uplift a certain groups of marginalized people, for example. Okay, strategic philanthropy. So it relates, strategic philanthropy relates the Social Responsibility Act with the core competency of the company. Whereas in cause-related marketing, it does its activity, but mentions that the output from the activity is being used for a certain for certain benefit of some group of people. Let's say, I give an example in cause-related marketing. Let's say one of the big companies, let's say KFC. Okay, KFC runs its normal operations, and then it channels some of its profit to help the Syrian refugees. Okay, so there are Syrian refugees, and they are in difficult life condition. So KFC channels some of its profit to the Syrian refugees. So it's a cause related. So when they promote this activity, it is called a cause related marketing. Whereas for strategic philanthropy, for example, strategic philanthropy, for example, an accounting firm is main activity is giving out accounting services, and then it trains interns. Okay, it conducts free training program inside universities with regards to performing accounting services. Okay, so it's strategic because on one hand, its core competency is accounting, and then it provides training inside the university, free training inside the university about accounting tasks. So in effect, the accounting firm is also ensuring the availability of skilled workers. Okay, so it's mutually beneficial. So the university will get professional consultants or professional trainers from the industry, and then the accounting firm itself will also be able to create a pool of potential candidates that they can take into their practice. Okay, so it's synergistic. And then the third one is social entrepreneurship, where an entrepreneur founds an organization with the purpose of creating social value. Okay, so social entrepreneurship is when an organization, instead of being established for the purpose of profit, and then it does social responsibility activities, instead the purpose of that organization is to pursue benefit of the marginalized people, for example. Okay, by running business activities, the profits or the income generated from the business activities is channeled towards fulfilling the needs of a certain group of people, rather than to generate wealth of the what do you call the organization. Okay, so if you see a company and a profit or based organization, it runs activities, but then any profit that it obtains, some of the profit will be given to the marginalized groups of people. Okay, but it has its main objective of increasing the wealth of its shareholders. Okay, but in a social entrepreneurship, it runs activity for the main purpose of giving benefit to the marginalized people. Okay, when it runs its activity, it produces profit, but that profit is channeled to that, and it does not have the objective of producing wealth for the owners. Okay, no wealth for the owners, but for the main objective is for fulfilling the needs of the marginalized. So that's social entrepreneurship. Okay, the importance of institutionalization in business ethics. So institutionalization helps implant values, norms, artifacts in organizations, industries, and society. Basically, it is a method so that ethics is embedded inside the entity. Okay, ethics is embedded inside the entity, either it's an organization, industry, or society, through a method called institutionalization, where there will be formal mechanisms to reward and punish the entity for doing ethical or otherwise doing or having misconducts. Failure to understand core practices provide the opportunity for unethical conduct. So if organizations do not understand the core ethical practices, it creates the opportunity for the organization as well as its employees to make unethical conduct. Institutionalization of business ethics has advanced rapidly in recent years as stakeholders recognize the need to improve business ethics.